what's up and welcome back to my channel. Now today I'm going to be giving a review for the Hot Toys Star Wars Episode 6 Return of the Jedi Darth Vader 6-scale figure. Now this is also celebrating like the 40th anniversary of Return of the Jedi. So yeah, I'm definitely happy about having this, and I got this from Sideshow Collectibles. That's why I had like on pre-order, so it's just now arriving. But yeah, I'm definitely happy about this, and I did get to see Return of the Jedi like in the theaters, like when they was doing like the special edition of the original trilogy, like back in 1997. That's when I got a chance to see Return of the Jedi in the theaters with a special edition version. Cause I went and saw it like a bunch of times, like in 1997. But I also saw that recent 40th anniversary version too as well. But yeah, I'm definitely excited about having this, and I'm going to get into this right now. As you can see, this is the box that contains the Darth Vader figure. And again, Hot Toys is celebrating like the 40th anniversary of Return of the Jedi, because you can see like the logo right there. Let's see, 40th. I think that's still cool. And of course we have an image of Darth Vader right on the cover. And you know you can also slide this on off. And it has the Kiernan style packaging that a lot of the people are like crazy about, you know. So you can see Vader like on the inside, and he's right here on the cover too as well. That's pretty cool. I still like the sticker. I also have the deluxe version. I forgot to mention that of this particular piece too as well, because there were like different versions of this. So I have the one that has like all the accessories. There's like a shot of it right there, even right here. And then on the side, you can see like an image of the unmasked Darth Vader right here. And there's also like a read up too as well. And I am happy that we got the Sebastian Shaw like head sculpt too. I think that's awesome. But there's also like a read up for Darth Vader right here too. And even I must admit, I have never seen the Darth Vader logo like that. As you can see right there, like those that red typo. I have never seen like the Darth Vader logo like that. But it does have like a read up too. It says, once the heroic Jedi Knight named Anakin Skywalker, Darth Vader was seduced by the dark side of the Force, forever scarred by his defeat on Mustafar. Vader was transformed into a cybernetically enhanced Sith Lord at the dawn of the Empire. Vader led the Empire's eradication of the Jedi Order and the search for survivors. He remained in service of the Emperor, the evil Darth Sidious, for decades, enforcing his master's will and seeking to crush the Rebel Alliance and other detractors. But there was still good in him. I know Luke was saying that. I know there's still good in him. Okay, but yeah, and of course, you know, this has like that magnetic like sleeve where you can just open it on up, and you can look inside and see the figure with like their anniversary packagings, Kiernan style packagings. There's also an image of Vader right here on the back getting like electrocuted. Like I mentioned before, I do have like the deluxe version, which has this alternate head sculpt of him getting like electrocuted by the Emperor's Force Lightning. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get into this. And Vader has two trays too, as you can see. He has like this right here, which has like a stance. Cause again, I do have the deluxe version, which has like all the accessories. This his cape is right here in the back. And of course, here's like the figure itself. Okay, and as usual, here's the instruction manual for the figure. So I'll be sure to get a look at this. So as you can see, these are all the instructions. And as usual, they give us like the like the little poster right here. I know it looks like this one is faded too. This looks like the kind of poster where it was originally called Revenge of the Jedi right there, but they changed it to Return. It's pretty cool. So y'all be sure to get a good look at this stuff. Now I want to touch on like the display stands that come with this particular piece. And again, I do have like the deluxe version of Darth Vader, which has like all like the extra accessories. Now this right here is the main stand that it comes with, and I like how it looks. Because I know this also lights up too as well. But I must admit, I do like how this looks though. And it does say like Darth Vader's like name right there. Star Wars. Because you know this will like light up too as well, because it has like the USB feature right there where you plug in the cord and this will light up. So yeah, be sure to try that out. And of course you get your U-style stand right here, but you know you can just plug in up top here. So I'm gonna see if I can do it. Yeah. Then you also have like these extra pieces right here, which I'm gonna display too. Now with these, you can put like the alternate like head sculpts that come with the Darth Vader figure, like apparently on this. So I'll be sure to try that out too as well. So as you can see, this is how it looks once the stand is assembled. I must admit, this looks pretty cool, and it doesn't really take up no space either, because you know these right here are like turnable too, because they hook underneath the stand right there. But as you can see, you'll be able to even rotate these once you put like your alternate like head sculpts on this. So I probably will rock my Vader like that, you know. I think that's pretty cool. Now another thing I want to talk about too is the USB power feature. Now again, you know, you would need the USB type C cord right here that you would plug into this right here. So I'm gonna see if I can do it, because I know it would plug right into the back of this. I'm glad they are doing these now too. We don't need like batteries, you know. Then you would take this right here and you could plug it into a socket, because what I was going to do for the first time, I was going to try like the power bank, or you could say the charger. I'm going to plug it into this and see if it works, like this power bank I have. Let me see. Yep, there it is. I noticed it also lights up around at the bottom too. That's pretty cool. Let me see if I can get it better. Yeah, it looks nice. I really like how this looks. Let me see if I can dim the light. Again, I think this looks beautiful. As you can see how it looks, especially when it's dark. So I think that's awesome. Look at that. It's cool. Okay. And with the deluxe version, there's also another stand, diorama stand, that you can have Vader on, and this is like this staircase right here. So I think this is awesome right here. And it's kind of like the scene, like it's leading up to where the Emperor was sitting, like on his throne. But yeah, it looks pretty cool, but this is how it looks. I think this is awesome that we even get this too. So you have like two different like display stands that you can display Vader on. Now of course there's like some assembly required too as well, so I had to put like these railings on and stuff, because there's like a bunch of pieces. So yeah, I'll be sure to put this on together. And once completed, this is how this looks. Now I must admit, I think this is awesome. There's no question I'll probably display Vader like this sometimes, like on this particular, or I could have him like fighting Luke around this particular, you know, the staircase, you know, to kind of remind you of the film. So I think this is pretty cool. Obi-Wan has taught you well. So yeah, we got like two different display options for Vader. So I think that's awesome, but there's no question this would be like the primary one that I would use for my Darth Vader figure. Of course, you know, you can take the U-style stand from off this right here, like this particular piece right here, and you can put it up here. You can switch that and have it up top right here, the whole Vader. And now for the figure himself. So I'm going to put him on out. I see we'll have to put the cape on Vader too. I'm hearing they think this is the best Vader too yet, from what I'm hearing. So let me see. Yeah, he does stand. Of course, I gotta put his plastic off him too. Okay. So yeah, he looks sleek too. I'm surprised, you know. Alright. And of course, you have to put the cape on Darth Vader too as well, so I'll be sure to get out and try. Another thing I wanted to show too, one thing I think is cool, and I'm glad that this particular version of Darth Vader is USB power, because you can already see like they have like the cords attached to him, like to Vader. There's like cords already attached to him, so I think that's so cool that now we can hide it underneath his cape. Like, you know, I think the USB box will go on this too as well. I just wanted to show that, you know. But what I want to do first too as well, before I put the cape on, is just measure the Darth Vader figure too. I'm sure he's massive. Yep. He's almost 14 inches in height, Darth Vader. So I'm gonna put his cape on too. And as you can see, Vader does stand to her. But here's like the cape. I just wanted to give a shot of it because it has that chain right there, which is like a soft plastic, I believe. So I'm going to put this around him. And this is how it looks. There is no wire in it or anything either. Okay. And once assembled, there's the Hot Toys Darth Vader 6-scale figure based on Return of the Jedi, you know, 40th anniversary version. So yeah, I probably should have did the articulation and everything right then though, huh? But I'm gonna go before I put on the cape, because I know the cape will be in the way now. But I'm going to mess with this right now, like talk about like the I guess the likeness to the film and so on. Because I'm hearing things about like how his eye might be kind of, if you know, it's like smaller than the other one and so on. But yeah, I think this is another awesome Darth Vader figure, because I do have like the Empire Strikes Back one, you know, from Hot Toys. So yeah, this is how he looks. Because I'm hearing like if you look closely, I was hearing that Vader, like one of Vader's like eyes, well, it's smaller than the other one. But yeah, this is how it looks though, as you can see. And I'm glad that these light features right are like USB power now. I'll probably touch on that later if I can remember. And apparently, I know a lot of people be complaining, you know, this right here, this material is still platter. And I still haven't noticed that yet. I haven't been noticing like the figures like peeling or anything like that. I think I have one figure in my collection that peels, you know, because it has platter. But my other Darth Vader figure, it hasn't been doing that. It hasn't been peeling. But I know that's like a lot of things that people do rant about, you know. But yeah, Vader's arms can go to about, I guess you could say about to right here. I'm trying to be careful with it. I know you can kind of lift this armor plate up, but not too much, you know, because I don't want to, you know, damage it. But his arms can go to about right there. Now, I think he does have a double bend too, if I'm not mistaken, Vader. Yeah, he kind of has a double bend, but you got to be careful with that material right there, you know. Of course, the hands can turn too as well. He has articulation in the hands. That's another thing I want to touch on too. I'm kind of hearing about, and I hope that's really true. I was having issues with his hands with the Empire Vader. That had some issues with the hands. Now Vader can also split, and then you gotta remember he's the type of person, he wouldn't really make them kind of movements, you know. And yeah, he does have a bend in the leg. Looks like a double bend too. Of course, the feet can turn too, as you can see. It don't like they can really pivot or anything. So I think it's pretty cool. Of course, the head can turn. Not too much, it's kind of limited. And this also can be removed too. Just like with the previous version. And it does have that same like peg thing, like how the Empire Vader had, because you can set the slot on the inside. But I noticed this time, you don't see Anakin's head in here with the scars on it. They left that out this time, because I know in the Empire one, you can see his head, you know, inside of it. But I still think that's pretty cool though. If you look closer, it's this particular eye right here, with this socket here. It seems like it's a little smaller than the other one for some reason. But that's okay though. It doesn't really like stand out that well, you know. But yeah, again, you do have to pop this back on like this. Even I wasn't a fan of this with the Empire Vader. So let's see if I can do it. Yeah, but yeah, I think this is an amazing piece. So I do have another Vader in my collection. Yeah, I think it's pretty cool. Now I want to move on through the accessories that come with the Hot Toys Return of the Jedi Darth Vader figure. Up now I want to talk about the lightsaber. So as you can see, this is the hilt of it. So this is how it looks. And it does have like the loop for where if you want to hang it on Vader's like belt. There's even one at the bottom right here too. So if you want to hang it like on this belt. So I'm assuming that's probably right here as usual. Yeah, it's right here like under his arm. So let me see if I can show it real quick. I do leave mine hanging like that, because you can see there it is right there. So you just take this. Because you can even hang it like underneath too if you want. Yeah, as you can see the hands right there. I always thought that was cool. Then of course, you know, you get like the lightsaber blades, and even I do notice these. As you can see, these now have a darker red to them, because like the previous ones were like a lighter red. Because to be honest, I thought they were actually like fading, like the ones that I had before. But it turns out they were designed that way. Like the previous ones were the one with the Empire one, because they do have like a pinker look to it. Whereas these do have like a darker like way of red effect, a darker color, you can say, basically. So here's like the wave one too as well, you know. Because I always do notice that these do get scratched up very easily too. Because like my other lightsabers, like some of my other figures, they have like scratches all on them and stuff, you know. So yeah, I think it's pretty cool. I think it's cool that they are darker now, basically. Because of course, you know, you can take this and, you know, and plug it on there. Just like with the other ones. Oh yeah, make sure you twist it in too. I know that can break if you're not careful. So there's like, you know, like a wave of so yeah, it's pretty cool. But again, I think that is awesome that Hot Toys has made this like darker now, because even I do notice that. Because I used to think that it was fading, like it was getting lighter, but yeah, they were like lighter, like the previous, the Empire version that I have. Then you also get the this right here is like the eye tool for moving like Vader's eyes, you know. Like I said, I don't really use this at all, but I'm planning on using it with my figures eventually. Then next you get like these alternate hands. I think it's 9 alternate hands in here, because you also get like a separate stump from when Luke chopped his hand off. Now I think that's 11 hands in total if you count the 2 that are already on Vader. So yeah, they're inside this, and I'm gonna take them on out. And yeah, here are the hands that come in Vader. You get like this pointing hand. I can't wait to try these. I heard about these because there were some issues with these on the Empire Vader. Like my previous Vader, it was always hard to change out his hands, but I'm hearing that these are much better now, so I can't wait to try that. But this here is like a pointing hand right here. Then you have like I guess you could say this is like a Force type hand. And I think this is like another type Force hand. Then even this one, like a grabbing hand. I think even this is like a Force one. But then you have like these particular hands right here too. You have like a left and right. You have like a solid fist right here, which is left. Then you also have like this right here. And I believe this is like a lightsaber holding hand. Yeah, I believe that's for the lightsaber. Because you also have like a left and a right one. And then you also have these. I think these are hands, you know, if you want to rest Vader's hands like on his hips, like on his boxes. So I think that's pretty cool. And then this one is pretty cool. You get like a stump right here from when Luke chopped his hand off. Now I must admit, that'd be the detail right there. Probably could have been better. But you can see kind of some of like the wires and stuff, like from like the what do you call it, mechano arm? I guess you could say hand, robotic hand. That could have been probably done a little better. But it's pretty cool that we had this, because you can put this on Vader, you know. And we also get some pegs too. Hot Toys, as usual from Hot Toys. Like they usually do give us pegs. If I'm not mistaken, I did notice there's a difference like with the hands. I really have gotten like better. Because you can see I switched out these particular hands and put them on Vader. I don't really have them all the way up on the belt like they should be. But I'll just give an example that it does seem like changing the hands out and stuff. I know that you can pop them on and you don't really have to put them in, but I think they do go in. It's like a soft pop when you put it in. So like I said, I do think they have improved that too. I'm gonna keep on like studying it as I change hands out on Vader. I bet they have gotten better with that, because that was an issue with like the Empire Strikes Back like Vader figure, like 40th anniversary Vader. I used to actually leave his hands off if I had them like closed up, like his cape closing them up. I used to leave their hands off. I could probably give an example of when I like display it, like when I compare it with the Empire, because it was so hard to put the hands on it, because like the socket was so deep in it, you know. Now I want to continue to move on through the accessories that come with the figure. So up next, this is the alternate head sculpt for Darth Vader, which is like the unmasked Anakin Skywalker. So yeah, this is definitely awesome. I'm definitely excited about this. Let me see if I can remove it. Oh, this is so cool. So you know it does have like the likeness of Sebastian Shaw on it too. So yeah, I'll be sure to get a better look at it too, like up close. But yeah, this is so awesome. This is so cool. Now we can unmask Vader, you know. So I'm going to get out a shot. You can see all like the battle damage scars from Vader too. Oh, that's so cool. I know there was also a quarter scale version of this figure, which I wanted to get. I remember I was even on the wait list for it, but it never opened. And you can see like the scars all up there on his head too as well, Anakin. So that's pretty cool. Another thing that's interesting, this can be removed. As you can see, it's like he doesn't have like a fully like sculpted neck, as you can see. He also has like the rolling eyeballs feature too. You can see it on the inside, so you can roll Anakin's like eyes around. But still, I think this is just awesome. And the likeness to Sebastian Shaw is just awesome on this particular figure. I'm definitely happy about having this. And of course, you know, you can just plug it back on in like that. Tell your sister you're right. And here's a shot of Anakin, like the unmasked Anakin head sculpt, like on it. I do notice that you could just pull like the head off and sit it on top of this right here too. It's kind of hard to explain what I'm talking about. You don't have to pull the whole neck off to do that. Cause like this particular piece right here, like you can actually just pop it off. Cause this is the one that Anakin was on, you know, and I just put it on that, took his head and put it on the other one, just giving an example. It do like this is magnetized too, as you can see. And I also wanted to show how you can display like your alternate heads like on this stand rail. You can turn it too, as you can see. And that is cool. So I probably will leave them on there like that. I think that's awesome. Just giving an example of how that does look right there. And that's pretty cool. And the next head sculpt, alternate head sculpt that comes with the Deluxe version is this Force Lightning helmet right here. From when the Emperor was using like the Force Lightning on Darth Vader. Because it even has like this electricity like effect with Force Lightning effect right here, which can be removed too. Because you also can set the USB power cord right here too. One thing that's cool about it too is you also can see like Anakin's like head, they got it painted inside, like the scars on it's like translucent. I think that's pretty cool. Yeah, if you look closer, you can see like the scars on his head inside. It's like translucent. And that's pretty cool. This is how it look with like both alternate heads. So you could be switching these out if you choose to have this one on, or if you choose to have this one on, you know, you can have them like display like this. I do notice they're kind of like hard to get on. I don't know if you have to loosen that hold to put them on, because they have like a peg like underneath where you slide it on to like the stand that's holding them. So yeah, but I think that's pretty cool though. So you got like 3 different alternate like head sculpts for Vader, and you can have them all on display here. If you want, whichever one you don't have on, you can have on the stand right there. So I think that's pretty cool. Now I want to talk about the LED light up features that come with the Darth Vader figure. As usual, Hot Toys gives us like the power box right here. I still think it's cool they got their logo on it too, Hot Toys. And they also have the thing right here for I think this will hook like on Vader's belt, because you would take this and I think you would put it inside here. Then you will hook it on this belt, so I'm gonna see. Then we also have like the USB powered lightsaber too, as well with the cord. So I'm gonna be sure to try these out. Now I put all like the plugs into Vader's song, and I must admit I do think it's a better option, or a better way, without a doubt, with lighting up these like these light up features instead of using like the batteries and so on. And like again, I've been using like this now. I started using like this power bank, like say charger, you know, for the figure. So I'm gonna see as you can see it's lit up, but I'm gonna cut the lights off so you can see it better. So as you can see, that's how it looks, you know. And these are like USB power too now, they're not like battery power, so I do think that's a better option, or a better way of lighting these on up from you know, Hot Toys. I forgot to show the red lights like on Vader's chest too being powered up. So I just wanted to show that real quick, especially with like the light down. So I'm gonna see if I can do it. Okay, as you can see. But I must admit, I do notice that the lightsaber right here for Vader, it does like I don't know if it's because the color is dark. It looks like it is more brighter, you know. But I could be wrong. I'm not too sure. I know they made these darker, you know. Okay, as you can see, this is the saber right here. Of course, you know, if I dim the lights even darker, it would definitely look, you know, even more brighter. But just give it an example. Like I said, you gotta be careful when you pull these out too. And they're just showing that again, how bright that can be. Tell the light. They want to blind nobody. Yeah, of course, you know, you can put the wave one in. I probably should have turned it off before I did this. And here's like the wave one. One I want to show is the Force Lightning helmet. Right here, so. And it has like two different functions, because if you cut it on, there's like the first one. And I must admit, that does look awesome. That really looks cool. I think that looks pretty cool. Especially like in person, it really like lights up very well. But then they have like an alternate one. Like if you do like, they have like a on 2, that's what they call it, on 2 on the box. That's the one that's like flashing, like as if it's looking like the lightning, like the Force lightning. So even that's pretty cool. I must admit that that's awesome. So you could probably just leave this on if you want at times, you know. I might do that sometimes. A shot of how that looks like this with the lights out. Looks pretty cool. I think that's awesome. And again, you can just leave it like a solid light where it's not flashing. So let's see if I can do it. Yeah. Yeah, that's awesome though. Now I want to compare the Hot Toys Return of the Jedi Darth Vader 6-scale figure with some of my other Star Wars Return of the Jedi figures. Now this here is the Hot Toys Empire Strikes Back Darth Vader figure that I have, which was also celebrating like the 40th anniversary. Now this is a good figure, but like I was saying, there were like some issues with it, because like I was mentioning earlier, I used to actually leave the hands off this particular Vader, like underneath, because they fell off so much, you know, they wouldn't stay on. That's why I'm kind of glad they improved it on this particular one. I think this one still does kind of have some issues, but do like they sit more better, or they pop on better, because you can even feel the pop when you pop them on. Plus this one did kind of have issues with the lights sometimes, like the batteries, you know, like it's like a shortage in it or something like that. But I still think it was a awesome figure, you know. So this is the Empire Strikes Back Vader. Now I know I should have had them off their stands when I was comparing them, but it's definitely like this, you know, because you can see that this Vader is kind of taller because of his stand, you know. But it's just giving an example of how they the two of them basically. So I have two Darth Vaders, basically, you know. And up next, here's Emperor Palpatine. So you can see just the Emperor. Ta. Now this wasn't like celebrating the 40th anniversary. This is just at the Return of the Jedi one that they done like years ago. So yeah, of course these two definitely go very well together. But I was always putting it with the Empire Strikes Back Vader anyway, though, you know, this particular version. Alright, here's my Hot Toys Return of the Jedi Luke Skywalker figure. And by the way, this was my first Hot Toys figure that I have ever gotten, you know. When I first went into like collecting like 6-scale, I guess you could say, figures for Hot Toys, Sideshow, you know, Luke Skywalker Return Jedi. This was my first rare that I had. So here's a father and son. I will not fight you, father. Alright. Yeah, I think these are like awesome too, you know. I wonder if we're gonna get like an updated version of like Luke Skywalker. I would be interested in that, like a 40th anniversary version. I don't know if they're gonna continue to do those, but that would be cool to get like an updated version of this particular piece, you know. I know I only had like a few years, you know, but this was my first Hot Toys figure, well, figure from Hot Toys, the Luke Skywalker, which I think is an awesome figure too. Okay, there's the Hot Toys, Star Wars, Episode 6, Return of the Jedi, Darth Vader 6 scale figure. This is the deluxe version that I have because there were like two different versions of this. You know, you can get like the standard version or you can get like the deluxe version, which had like, you know, extra like head sculpt and like the different stands and so on. So yeah, I'm definitely happy about having this, and this is like another Vader in my collection. So yeah, I think this is awesome. And it does like there are some improvements to this figure because I do notice the hands, they do still like it's kind of some issues there with the hands. You still got to, you know, like kind of press it, but you can tell that like it pops on more better and even pops off more easily or not, because you can even hear the pop when you're popping the hands on. So it do like that there's something going on there. And I do believe that the USB power like LED light up features like far as like the lights like on his belt and his chest and so on, I think that is definitely a better like upgrade than have like the battery powered stuff. I really do believe that going a USB route is the better way with that. I think that's awesome. Plus you can put like the power box like on Vader's like back, and it's kind of hidden too because it's like underneath like his cape, so you can't even see it. So I think that's pretty cool too as well. But yeah, I'm definitely happy about having this, and I know they have like another Darth Vader on the way, which I already have pre-ordered, like the battle damage one, because it isn't really based on any particular like version or any form of media, but it just is really an awesome looking Darth Vader figure to me. The one that's battle damage, where you can see like it's like mechano arm and like leg and all that, even like the unmasked like battle damage Anakin Skywalker like face sculpt, you know, with the Hayden Christensen one. It even includes the helmet from like the Obi-Wan version too, which I missed out on, where you can see like Anakin's like eye underneath it. So yeah, I'm definitely happy about that figure, but I know it's not till like next year. So yeah, I would definitely recommend this if you can, like, you know, pick it up, because I got this from Sideshow Collectibles. That's why I had it on pre-order, you know, ever since, you know, it's just not like arriving. And I noticed their figures have been kind of coming kind of soon here now lately, like the Sideshow Collectibles figures. Like when I order from them, like eventually they may be like like late 1 month now, from what I've been noticing lately. They've been kind of coming kind of like on time, because sometimes they can go like 3 months, you know, before they eventually arrive. But yeah, I'm definitely happy about having this. So this is the Hot Toys Star Wars Episode 6 Return of the Jedi Deluxe version Darth Vader 6 scale figure, 40th anniversary too. Please leave a comment and subscribe too as well. I can feel your anger. I am defenseless. Take your Jedi weapon and strike me down with all of your hatred, and your journey towards the dark side will be complete. Never! You cannot hide forever, Luke. Luke, help me take this mask off. But you'll die. Nothing can stop that now. Just for once, let me look on you with my own eyes.